Well, it's Saturday, March 16th, and this is the first Saturday workout since the Arnold that we're really back to doing normal Saturday stuff, meaning heavy squats and overhead work. And that was Neiman Wickline with a PR squat of 95. This is her with 100. Keep in mind she PR'd her front squat by 3 kilos, I think, yesterday, and PR'd her clean twice, both 1 kilo jumps. So she ended up with 2 kilo PR on the front squat, or on the clean, I mean. Um, she came in here today and ended up doing 3 different PRs on the back squat. I think she made 9 PRs over 4 days of training, so pretty dang good. Here's Zella he's going to do 5 sets of 5 today with 160. I think I only filmed one of them, but we had people doing a variety of things. Mike 5 sets of 5, Caleb and Tom both did 3 sets of 5 with 210 and 215 kilos respectively. Here's Neiman with 105, and that was as much as she made today. She did try 110 but missed it. Heck of a day for her. 15 kilo PR in the squat total for the day. Travis did a few singles. This is one with 240. He's going to go 250 here in a second. There he goes. There he is already with 250. So he gets a little rounded over on that 250, a little bit forward, but nothing too bad. One thing we just started doing is some jerk supports, and I think that the 2 people this is probably going to help the most. This is 300 kilos, by the way. He's just doing some partial squats. This is something we haven't done in a long time. Nobody that I've coached has done in quite a while, but Travis thinks those help, and as far away as he is from from Pan Am's, which should be his next competition, never hurts to try something like that. These jerk supports, I think, for Caleb and Chris will be great. I wanted to start doing them about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks, but it's not really something I wanted to start too close to the Arnold, because usually this is Caleb's first time doing them. He got up to 221 kilos today doing those, but normally that's not bad for your first day doing them either. But normally, once you have done them for a couple of months, you can get up to some super heavy poundages. And I was kind of afraid that introducing something like that new, that you were going to use some pretty heavy weight with right before a meet wouldn't be the best thing. So we waited till the Arnold was over and started in on them. I think they're really going to help him. I think for James, push jerks are going to be one of the major exercises he focuses on for the next 3 weeks before the last Pan qualifier at collegiates. For several reasons, I think those are what his jerk needs right now. So I think this is 200. Caleb really has a hard time supporting the weight overhead. His shoulder, particularly his right shoulder, seems to want to drop a lot, and so hopefully those will give him what he needs to keep his shoulders shrugged up and everything extended. I think that was 220. Here's 180. Chris did a couple sets of 5 with 180, and then he upped it to 190 on his last set, which wasn't the best idea in the world, but he's squatting 180 here pretty well. His best set of 5 is around 200, and well, I hate to make predictions, but I think about 4 Saturdays from now he's going to break that. I would love to get his squat up to, the 210, 215 for 5 range within the next several months, and I think he can do it. This really isn't an easy exercise for James. He has a little trouble getting his shoulders up and his arms completely extended doing these, but I think as he develops the ability to do them better, it's really going to help his jerk. Here's 221. Caleb, instead of going 220, he went 221 because 220 is the American record in his weight class. So even though this isn't obviously a clean and jerk. He still wanted to go above that. He looks pretty solid with it. Hopefully, if we can work that up to the 270 to 300 range, it should help him hold jerks overhead. Here's Chris with the 190. I actually think he might have made this set, but on one of these reps, he just misgrooved it a little bit, and it was real tough. And it took a lot out of him. It's funny, on a set of 5, if one rep you get forward, there you go. You get forward like that just a little bit on one rep, and it makes it extra hard. It just takes all the gas out of the tank for the next rep. And Travis is another one, that is going to be doing some push jerks for the next few weeks. Travis feels like this is really an important exercise to his jerk. He feels like he can jerk really well when he's making PRs in this exercise. So hopefully it will help. And he's another one that has a hard time getting the bar really behind his head and keeping it steady, kind of in that bone on bone situation. He uses a lot of arms and shoulder to hold the bar up, which isn't ideal. Travis is pretty damn strong, so he manages to do it. But getting a better position is hopefully what we'll get out of doing more push jerks. So that was Saturday. Pretty dang good day. A lot of good lifting, but not a lot of PRs besides Neiman, because really we're just getting back into training. It's only 2 weeks since the Arnold, and a lot of times on the squats and the overhead strength work, we kind of start over on a new cycle after a meet. And the first few weeks are kind of working back up to what the old maxes were. And particularly a lot of times on squats, doing more volume and more sets of 5 with a slightly lighter weight. But give it 3 or 4 weeks, we'll start to see some PRs on Saturday. And start to see some bigger weights go up. So good day for getting back into it. And of course, everyone was motivated to see Neiman blowing away PRs like crazy. So that certainly added to the atmosphere. Hope you liked the video, and we will be making another one on Monday.